1972 is a 1970 rated player, almost 1972. We're going to go with, let's go with knight f3 in this one. All right, knight f6, c4, g6. We're going to go with knight c3, bishop g7. Let's play a little different. We're not going to fianchetto the bishop at this point. You're losing at 2,000. Sure, you can make it 2,200. Like I said, I wasn't expecting to 100% my way to this challenge or anything like that. But, I mean, my main account's over 2,200, so I figured 2,200 shouldn't be anything unreasonable. All right, we're going d5. Hey, Amayan, thanks a lot for the follow. Hope you're enjoying it. So this is b4. This is kind of what's called the bayonet attack. He's going to go for c5, of course. We're going to go with knight to e1. Threatening bishop takes knight there. He'll go knight f4, and then I think I'm just going to go knight to d3. I'm not worried about losing the bishop on e2 because that is my bad bishop, so if he wants to take it, that's perfectly fine with me. He plays f5. We're just going to go f3, keep everything closed up a bit. Might have to observe some of these other games going on. There's definitely an interesting bullet game between Maxime Vachier-Lagrave and Hikaru Nakamura brewing right now, so that's a very interesting game. We're going to go c5, just continue to attack the pawn structure here. Play a4. Play bishop a3. So it's definitely a back and forth battle. White's attacking on the queen side here. Black is going to attack on the king side. A very fun position, though. My white square bishop was perfect there. Blocked behind the pawn perfectly, unfortunately. But I think it wasn't as good as it could have been. So we're going to try to play b6 and just really... We're going to play like rook c1 and b6 pretty soon just to completely undermine the king side here. Or the queen side, I mean. I think b6 is okay here. Alex is playing very quickly, so it does make commentary a little bit trickier. If he takes the b6 pawn, we're going to take on d6. He'll be up a pawn, but we're going to use the open files to our... Well, okay, he gives us a full rook. That's not good for him. Yeah, he just completely threw the game by not taking the rook first. And then knight to b5 here. Threatening rook takes bishop. If the queen goes to d7, we have knight to a7. Okay. He kind of just messed up the whole game, unfortunately. Yeah, you see, even at this level, people are just blundering full pieces. So we're going to analyze that. Oh, sarcasm? Oh. It's tough to tell sarcasm on the internet sometimes. Okay, so the opening is fairly standard, not too much to say if you understand what's going on. So the idea of b4 is that we get in our early queenside attack. Of course, the pawn chain is pointing in this direction for black, and white is pointing in this direction, so black should be playing on the king side where he has extra space. White should be playing on the queen side where he has extra space, and we're going to do that by playing c5, b5, a4, a5, b6, and just kind of ram our pawns down our opponent's throat here. Wait, so you do free coaching? Lawrence Bay, for the month of July, it's free coaching. Here's the, I'll do it one time instead of 3 times here. Fill out the Google Doc form, and then you'll get more information regarding the free coaching month. It's completely free, no obligation or anything like that. All right, so I just continue with c5, attacking on the queen side, g5, a4. It's both sides pretty much a rush to see who can checkmate the other guy, or not checkmate, but who can win, on their side of the board. Black has this big pawn chain here, and the best place to attack the pawn chain is at the base here at c7. So that's why I'm trying to play b6 pretty soon. Once I get rid of c7, then d6 becomes weak. Once d6 disappears, e5 becomes weak, and so on and so forth down the chain. Black played h5, rook c1, g4, b6, take, 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 take. Of course, he should take the rook here. I would take back, he'd take. And then I would play like rook a8, and then slide the queen over into the position. Despite being down a pawn, my position's perfectly fine. As long as I don't get checkmated, which I don't think I will. If he takes here, I'll just take, well, of course I take with check there, but if he ever takes on f3, I'll just take with the queen and keep the king side closed up a little bit. But in the game, though, I guess he completely missed this. We pick up the rook for free, and then pick up another piece, and it's completely over at this point, unfortunately. I filled out a couple days ago. When do I hear more news about it? Like starting time.